All right, we're going to pick up where we left off because apparently I accidentally clipped the entire video instead of, just pausing it. I was having to check and just make sure which videos I'd actually done. Unfortunately, that cut the video, so I'll edit this all together. Hopefully, I can splice it all in one go and then upload it to YouTube. That way, I don't miss anything else. But that said, we're going to carry on. We're going to go into the tarot. What we were talking about previously is that you had card number 30, which is a card of the laurels, or the lilies rather, and it's a card that kind of insinuates that you need to kind of wait, give something a bit more time, let things from it come to fruition before acting upon them. So like the flowers do, they take time to blossom before you get into it and actually put them on display. So in order for you to see your truest beauty, you need to give it a little bit of pause in order for it to fully shine, let's say the least. So now we're moving over to the tarot, and I'm going to go ahead. I'll do my best to splice the two videos together. That way, yeah, both of them in one reading rather than looking at a part one and part two. I think the YouTube video editor allows you to do that as well. So that said, let's keep on. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's taking place for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for July 2024? Please let me know, Universe, Spirit, Divine One. Yeah. All right, let's get this started. Current energy. Your card. What's the challenge? Death reverse. Happened in the recent past. Happened in the recent past for Gemini. Happened in the recent past for Gemini. World reverse and death reverse. Jesus. In the near future. Near future. What's happening in the near future for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Time machine, excellent. What's happening at the core? What's at the core of this entire reading? What's at the core of this entire reading? Empress in the reverse. What's at the crown? Three of Swords, Five of Wands. Outcome. What's the outcome for the month of July 2024? All right. Let's see if this has any resonance. So what we have here, bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords in the reverse. This is your card, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And what this talks about is shit has gotten as bad as it can get. And don't mind me, I'm going to let the Ritz join me and my coffee because I'm going to use both of them in the process of this entire reading. So, that said, you had at the bottom of the deck, we said 10 of Swords. This happens normally after a betrayal, something in which you feel that you have been basically screwed over by someone. This could have been someone very close to you, or it could potentially be a boss, anyone of that nature, which is kind of, pushed you into a difficult period. And this is also evidenced by the pain that you are feeling currently right now, which is the Three of Swords in the reverse. This is your card as well, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So what we have here in the beginning is we have the Magician, Technomancer here. And clarifying that is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's almost as if you try to manifest something, but then you realize that I'm getting 9-inch nails. The fragile in here is like didn't turn out the way it wanted it, did it? And what you're doing here is you're feeling like, this betrayal. You had the Ten of Swords, now you have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's periods of completion, things which you worked up a lot to try to, manifest the echelon of this particular, career path that you were looking at. And however, you have here the spring-heeled Jack or death, which is indicating that you're trying not to let something pass on, which you do need to. This is also evidenced by the world, which came in the recent past. So you didn't want to leave something, but because you have to, it's it's difficult for you to move on from it. So in the month of July, don't fret about this. And this is what I'm getting. If you lose your job, don't worry, things will look up. I promise. Hopefully, I promise. But because this is energy geared specifically towards a job situation. You wanted to manifest this. You're trying to manifest a new job, and this happened after you lost a previous one because you have the world reversed. This is not leveling up. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Losing your legacy, losing your Ten of Pentacles. And then you have the Spring Heel Jack. You need to let this go, essentially, is what the universe is telling you. Now, you have the Six of Cups in the reverse, also evidencing the world in the reverse. You wanted a promotion, you wanted a leveling up. That didn't happen, so now you're feeling like salty as fuck about the whole situation. And it's natural for people to feel that way because, when you lose your status, when you lose your job, it's very, very difficult for people to move forward and to let go of the negative energies or emotions from the past. However, the reason why I said I think things will move in the right way is because in the near future you have the time machine and the moon reverse. So it's going to be revealed to you that um, things will start to move in your favor. The time machine is the wheel of fortune, and you also have the Four of Engines, Four of Wands. So what you're recommended to do, and this is intuitively speaking on my end, you need to go ahead and start making your connections, getting in your contacts, and start seeing what else you can find. If you do lose your job or have a fall from grace from a position or a company, just know that that wasn't meant for you. This, I'm speaking from experience on multiple occasions, which is one of the reasons why I prefer entrepreneurship to anything else. But that's also another 10 we have here with the time machine, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's being revealed to you right now. It will be revealed to you in due course that things will move into a more positive area. You will have something to celebrate down the road. So right now, what we see here, at the very core of this, you have the Empress, but it's in the reverse. So the Empress basically talks about being fertile, imaginative, creative, and being able to generate things and blossom things into, and also being able to attract as well. Right now, you're feeling the opposite of that. You're feeling like your confidence is taking a knock. You're not feeling like you can manifest things as best as you can. And you're doing your best to do so. But at the deepest core of yourself, it's feeling very, very hard for you to do that. It may be that, opportunities are kind of far and few between, or that, you felt that you had something great going, only for that to like kind of blow up in your face. And you have also the Page of Wands in the reverse, kind of evidencing that, or like, explaining that a bit further. Clarifying that with the Page of Wands in the reverse is just like you've lost that zest, that zeal for what it is that you do. So you may have been stuck in a job where it's just like day in and day out, you're being hammered to do things, being told what to do. And then as time went on, you're just like, God, I cannot continue doing this anymore. So sometimes what happens, and this happened to me, so rest assured I can speak from experience on this. I was stuck in a dead end job. Things were moving really slowly. Had really shitty, toxic bosses and supervisors, and they essentially sapped my energy dry. I fought as best as possible, stay within that position because I thought it was going to lead me to my happiness. Well, then I eventually get terminated and shit hits the fan. And of course, I go on this long new adventure to try to find something a bit better, a bit more permanent, and a bit more sustainable for me. And I'm slowly getting into that. But in the course of that, it was all about looking towards your family. So, Four of Wands can also indicate a kind of family card because this is a celebration, this is marriage, this is the family and the home life. So it's almost like saying, reach out to your family, allow them to help you through this process. And it's going to give you the opportunity you need to persevere and push through this. What I see in the outcome is that you will take a risk on something new. After a period of waiting, healing, getting through the mire of what took place in the recent past, you will finally get clarity on what it is that you can do to kind of get back into a better financial situation. So, moving from the Eight of Swords in the reverse to the King of Pentacles, you have the Four of Swords, and then you have the Fool or the Apprentice here. And so, all of these cards together indicate after a period and a rest, you're going to finally be able to come out of your head about things, take a risk and a leap into a new venture, which is going to give you the prosperity that you need rather than the one that you think you need from this previous job situation. So, Gemini, I hope that things go well for you. We are all aware that the economy is absolute pants right now. Things are not going the way they should be going, but people are working to find solutions around that, despite all of the kind of propaganda that's being put out there. Oh, that everything's fine, everything's awesome, the economy's going well, we have lower inflation by like 1, points. And really, really, what's going on underneath the scenes is that people are fucking struggling. And I hate to see that, but it's just the way it is right now. And we're going to have to be strong throughout all of this. So that said, that's the reason why card number 30 came out. The laurels, we'll go ahead and clarify it with a little bit more. And we have card number 18, so that's the dog. So it's about being loyal, faithful, getting in contact with those trusted friends, those people who have shown you nothing but support and all the best throughout your life, which is going to help you navigate or circumnavigate this difficult, circumstance. So trust yourself, trust the process, make sure that you are working towards extricating yourself from what's to come if it's not already here already. So anyways, going to leave it there. Thanks so much for joining this Spin Aluminum Tarot. If you enjoyed this reading, please be sure to give a like, share, subscribe. Please ding that notification bell so that you don't miss any updates. Also, drop a comment or two in the comment box below. Also, getting a website ready for more tarot readings if you want a personal reading that's more in tune with your energy and not just simply a general reading, which is what I provide here for YouTube. Please be sure to get in contact with me at the description box below, the information provided there, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Anyways, thanks so much. I sincerely appreciate your time and energy. All the best, Gemini. You can do this. And until next time, love and light.